You are saying you want something, but you're not doing the things that you say that you want to do that's going to get you to that. So if you were to do that every day or 5 days out of the 7 days, you will get results. You're not getting results because you're saying one thing and you're doing something else. You are with us right now. I'm already trying to tell you that you already going to blow up. That's going to happen. I want to see if you can walk away from this place legendary. They made a phone call and said, E.T., you got it. We only got one challenge. If we give it to you, the hundreds of kids that we have, they're going to have to go outside and play. Got dreams inside of you. That's your DNA. This ain't about money. Money's going to come to you. It's not about money, y'all. You're going to have whatever you want. But some of us get into, don't think money is the only thing, the way you can bless somebody. I don't care who them, I don't know who them are, I don't know, but you got to make up them. Then when you finish with them, you got to be legendary. You got to walk through the airport and have people saying, man, your company changed my life. Listen to me, guys. We already know. Look, I'm trying to tell you, I don't care where you are at this point in your life. So keep doing what you were doing. And then the other thing is you set new goals. Once you get to that goal, now set some other crazy goals. And those crazy goals you keep setting will allow you to keep, stay there and keep getting to the next level. The poverty mindset is you always focus on what you can get. The beauty is what you can get. So if I have to start firing people for whatever reason, the people that I'm firing first are the people that I pay, but they can't generate revenue. Does that make them bad people? The person who's helping generate revenue, can I fire them? Because they doing what? They adding value. You got kids, bruh. You still sleeping around, you got kids. You still not getting up and going to work, you got kids now. When I was 18 years old, I act like that. When I was 21, I act like that. I'm 49 now. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I behaved. Cut it off. Cut her off. So what? She gonna get attitude. Cut her off. You don't work nowhere else. You don't work for nobody else. You work for your mama. You work for your sister. You work for your aunts. Because I'm telling you from experience, I got a GED. I lived in abandoned buildings, ate out of trash cans. I got a PhD now, and that ain't on IQ. That's on GQ, grit. That's all grit. PhD is all grit. Master's degree, all grit. Took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. That's all grit. So I can't teach you how to be elite, but I can teach you how to go in there. I'm talking about grit. Don't make up something that's not real. Y'all ain't going through nothing. You blessed. Don't forget it. There's a difference between a winner and a champion. You can win and have a bad attitude. You cannot be a champion and have a bad attitude. The difference between winner and champion is the way they think. Champions think different than winners. You can win just having a sweet coach who got a sweet plan. You can have a coach that just played the game at the highest level in Texas and be able to just teach you some stuff about the game that you don't know. You can win like that. You can win with a great coach. You cannot be a champion with just a great coach. Phenomenal beyond expectation, and what's so crazy, man, we're a praying family. And not on some religious stuff, we really believe there's a God, and a God who hears. And I remember when Didi was first diagnosed, it was tough. Bro, I gotta tell you, unbelievable, man. This is unbelievable. It is almost as if Didi doesn't have MS anymore. And it's I did NFL, I did NBA, I've done corporate, but what my heart was always with schools, but it was the resources weren't there. What would you do if you didn't have to work? If you didn't, what would you do? I'm you know what I would do, what I was doing in the beginning, schools. And I just heard God say, I want you to go back. That's where Pastor Willis saved you. Got you off the streets, helped you to get your GED, he sent you to Oakwood. Go back to your first love. And I'm not saying I didn't like corporate, but corporate wasn't my first love. Doing basketball, football, I loved it. That wasn't my first love. My first love was the classroom.